Hello everybody, it's the Geek Daddy. I'm back on the Fernbus. We've got our interlink in front of us. We are currently in Geneva, as you saw in the last episode. If you've been following the series, we're doing an A to Z challenge, and we are now on G to I. So that is why we are currently in Geneva, having travelled there on the last part. We did the episode Twisty Bits. As you saw, we were travelling along these twisty roads around here into Geneva, or Genf, however you pronounce it. And today we are travelling out of Geneva along here and past Zurich. We're not stopping in Zurich. We're on an express service today going from Geneva to Innsbruck. It's around about 570 something kilometres. Takes 6 hours in-game time. How long it'll take us to do on this video, I don't know. As usual, I'll cut out all the unnecessary gumph and bits and only have the more interesting parts and the highlights. So, without any further ado, let's jump into our coach, get set up, go and get our passengers. You're going to let us out. That's nice of you, very kind, thank you. Ooh. I think we got away with that one. Gone a bit wide there, haven't I? This coach, I've got to remember, this coach is about 14 metres long, so it's quite a long one. Not sure about whether it's bigger or longer than the double decker that we had in the last episode. Probably longer. Yeah. There we are. Right. Let's try not to hit the car in front. Got a little bit of traffic. It's a bit stop-start there. Not really sure what's happening. I won't worry about it too much. As always, we are driving with the wheel. Don't use any fancy wheels here on the channel. We do just have the Hori, I think it's the Hori overdrive wheel that I picked up from Argos. Other retailers of course are available, but if you wanted a wheel that is compatible with most driving games, and I say wheel because it is a wheel shaped controller really, it just turns the left right of a controller into a wheel control. If you want an inexpensive wheel for playing your driving games, you can't really go wrong with this. I'm not sponsored in any way by Hori. I will add that as well. It's just, I picked it up for a reasonable price and it served me very, very well. I did pick up at one point a force feedback wheel that Argos was selling and returned it the same day because it was awful. It didn't work. Half the games that I play, it just didn't work on, so it went straight back, and it's a shame because it had an H shifter and everything with it. I think the only game it worked on was Truck and Logistics Simulator. It didn't work on Fernbus, it didn't work on the road, it didn't work on SnowRunner, it didn't work in Forza, which you would expect it to do. So yeah, it was a purchase that went right back to Argos, and they said, oh, it should work, as always. But yeah, hey ho, we've gone back to the Hori, it works, it's fine. It doesn't have force feedback, that's the only problem, but we can live with that. It works for what we need it for. It's plug and play and off you go. Of course other wheels and controllers are available if you want them. I'm in the wrong lane. I wasn't concentrating there, was I? There we go, round the corner. I think we clipped the curb there. So we'll get out of Geneva and get on our road. We need to get the passengers, of course. So I will drive. Apparently we've got 14 kilometres to go to get the passengers. I'll drive to 14 kilometres to pick up our passengers. We'll pick them up and you guys will come back in when we've done that and we're on the road. So join me in a little moment. Welcome back. I'm bringing you guys back in. We're here at the bus stop. I don't really know what happened in terms of which way round we went. The GPS directed me all around the city before I got to the bus stop. We'll unlock the luggage compartment, which is here under the floor. And we'll book the passengers in. We'll log in here. Hello. We're going to Innsbruck, which is correct. That's where we're going. Yep. 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 We'll get these guys checked in nice and quickly so we can get on our way.
Mahlzeit. Dankeschön.
Mahlzeit. Danke sehr.
There we go. Looks like everyone is going the way we are going. Nobody's turned up with the ticket for the wrong bus so far. I thought she might be one, but she's not. Scroll all the way down to I. Like so. And get her booked in as well. And you, love? Yep. Looks like everyone's going to Innsbruck today. Oh, there we go. He's going to somewhere in Poland by the looks of it. We're not going there, not today. We will get to Poland in this series at some point. We are not there yet. So the way that I've been doing this A to Z is slightly different to how a couple of others have been doing it. Various other content creators have been doing an A to Z sort of Fernbus and then doing sort of different in a different format. For this series, we've done it slightly differently. Our good friend Harry has done it very differently to us. He's just going various point to points. What we've done is we've gone from point to point. So we've literally gone from A to B to B to C to C to D and so on. And we'll continue to do that until we've got to Z, which so far, the only Z I can see on the map, we've got some W's there, we've got Warsaw. The only Z that I can see on the map is right here, actually, and we're going past it. It's Zurich. So, I mean, there might be some other ones that I've not spotted yet. But I think Zurich is the only Z on the map. We don't have an X. So we're going to have to work out what we're going to do when we get to X and possibly Y as well. Because we don't have an X and Y. So we might have to do W to Z and figure that out somewhere. We've got a U, we've got lots of W's, no Y's. But that's something to work out later on as we get sort of further down the alphabet and we get to X, Y and Z. We'll have to figure out how we get from Zurich or into Zurich from the appropriate letter. But so far, just having a quick scroll around, there isn't a Y or an X. So we might have to do W to Z because the alphabet on this game is not compliant with our mission. There we are. We shall see. We shall see. I thought there might be somewhere in like Poland or somewhere that has a name starting with Y or X. No, definitely not. So that's something that we'll have to think about. Anyway, let's jump out of the map. We've got all our passengers now. Did we lock the luggage compartment? We did. Oh yeah, he was the only guy that we didn't have. Right. Let's get underway. We'll get the announcement going. We'll start our ride. Why can't we do that? There we go. We'll skip ahead to our departure time. Like so. And we will get our doors closed. Just the front door that we've got open at the moment.
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen,
We need to get into reverse. We'll take the handbrake off. We'll go into reverse with our reverse camera, showing the coaches behind us. We don't want to hit those. Go. Out we go. And I think we're going that way. Looks alright to me. It could be that we have reversed out the wrong way and we need to turn around. That's certainly... Yeah, we've done that wrong, haven't we? Always the way. Let's see if we can get ourselves turned around without hitting that guy there. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh dear. Going that way. Ooh, that's a bit close to that bus there, isn't it? Come on. We can do this. I want that white Flixbus livery. I like that livery. It's the white, or the off-white, or grey with the white Flixbus stuff on there. I like that. We don't have it available to us, though. Right, we're going out of here and going left. It's snowing, so we'll probably need to put our lights on.
We're glad to have you on board and that we
Get
can
those
get
on.
you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like
Getting
to share some
our lane
information
to
about the
leave
journey. The wearing
Geneva
of seatbelts
and head
is
out to
compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your
Innsbruck.
seatbelt fastened
We've just
throughout
hit someone.
the entire
I think we
journey.
probably went for a red light. I didn't
In
realise.
front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks.
That is an awful positioning. Just move just slightly. Probably shouldn't do this. There we go. It's really unsafe manoeuvring, but there. We'll get away with it. Just go, go, go.
Your smartphone, so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information,
we
simply
have,
visit flixbus.com
I
or
actually
get in
know.
touch with us on Facebook.
How
Of
many
course,
miles? 'Cause
we're
that's on the
always
way.
striving to improve our service. Please use the
568
questionnaire sent by
kilometres
email give
to
us
go.
feedback about your
There we
journey.
are.
You can also use
So
it
that
to
is
share your suggestions, ideas,
The
and
journey.
requests.
It is snowing as it has been for a lot of our journey so far. As we go on through the alphabet and go on through the routes, the weather, I hope, shall improve. Currently we're in February now at time of recording as well, so we've just set the game, the date at least, to the system date. So the date of recording is the date in game. So currently we're recording on the 11th of February, as you can see, a Tuesday, and it's still snowing in Europe, so according to the game. So that's something that we are having to deal with. I know we did a couple of episodes where we improved the weather, and we can do that if we find that the weather is too much for us. We can change the weather out and put some sunny weather or something in instead. But for some reason the game thinks that January and February it just snows. So, yeah. And it's quite foggy as well. We might need to get the fog lights on. Let's do that. There is a keyboard button for these. Front fog light, rear fog light. That's high beams. We don't want that. Right, we can go. Got to deal with red lights all the way out of here again, as we did when we were in, was it Frankfurt? We had problems with red lights. Going into Frankfurt, not coming out of Frankfurt and going to Geneva. There we are. Waiting for lights to change. I'm not going to let us go because they're going left first. You want to go straight on, of course. There we go. Out we go, out we go. We're speeding a little bit, that's why I was having trouble getting around that corner. Oh. I thought I might get through those. I didn't want to be an amber gambler, of course. To drive safe. There we go. Waiting yet again for another light to change. There we go. Just like that. We might need to put the wipers on, that would help us as well. There's that blooming white minibus again. On Scourge, our nemesis. We've had so many problems with white minibuses on this adventure through Europe. I feel like these white minibuses are stalking us. Or white vans as well. Oh, there's a black one, grey one. We've had problems with that one before as well. I don't think they're the same ones. But for the benefit of, I don't know, telling a little story for our adventure through Europe, those two are indeed our mortal enemies. It's the way they're hogging those two lanes as well. Yep, they know what they're doing. Just getting away with putting the wipers on minimum at the moment. Not too bad. I can just get away with that before my windscreen becomes too covered in snow and wetness. We're just making our way out of Geneva on our way to Innsbruck now. We've got 537 kilometres, so it's quite a hop. But we should do it, really, in no time at all. Let's just check to see when we're taking a break. 15:11, so... and we were due into Innsbruck at 18:12 in-game. Like so. So, a fairly long trip, I suppose. But of course, we'll cut out bits as necessary. If there's not much happening, we'll cut those out. I really would like the snow to clear and the fog. But, that's what we've done. We've set it as it is. So, now there's a blue one there. I'm going to get over to the right hand lane there. Don't need to sit in the left hand lane for the whole time. I like to use safe and proper driving procedures. So move out, overtake and move back over to the slower lane to allow faster vehicles to overtake as so. As you can see there. That is what you're supposed to do, apparently, not sit in the fast lane and hog it the whole way there. I know some people do. Not supposed to, but hey. Drive how you like, as long as you drive safe, I suppose. I'm not the police. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I'm just going to tell you how I do it. So we've got signs for Dijon, which obviously we've already visited on our trip through Europe. Try and get past this little bit of traffic here. We've got a lot of stuff coming up alongside us. Should we go now? Yeah, let's go now. Manage this bend. This weather is awful, isn't it? Never mind. Try not to crash into that lorry or the barrier, which we have fit. Oh gosh. There we are. That's happened. Try not to do that. There we are. Get past this lorry. We'll move back over. Looks like the snow has stopped, but the fog is not cleared. Let's turn the wipers off for now. What happened there? I applied the brakes a bit too heavily, and now I've got to build the speed back up. It was quite a bend though. So I'm still waiting to hear more. I've heard rumours that On the Road is going to get a graphical upgrade. Except whenever I go and sort of do a Google search or anything for information on that, I can't seem to find anything. So I don't know if it's unsubstantiated rumours or not. But just because I keep hearing whispers and rumblings of this update, makes me wonder whether I should re-download On the Road and give it another go. Every now and then I dip into it and I spend a while playing it, and then I get bored of it and uninstall it and don't play it. But let me know if you think we should do some On the Road content. Let me know in the comments or even on the Discord, and we'll take a look at it, because it has been a little while, and I'm keen to, one, see if there's been any updates, and two, find out more on if there are updates coming. Of course, with this game, we are of course still waiting for more information or a release date. I did ask today from TML and Aerosoft or whatever, on when the football DLC is coming to console. They've teased it, they've announced it's coming, and they keep showing videos and stuff of it, and trailers and what have you, but they don't seem to have a release date yet. So if anyone has a release date or knows, let me know, because I'm interested. I'd like to play that. I think that would be a good series for this channel, following on from this A to Z challenge, or even going alongside the A to Z challenge. I think that would be quite an interesting take, or premise, or series. So yeah, you know, we still got our indicators on. I've just realised, I've just looked into my mirrors and was like, oh, there's my indicators that are going. There we are. There's a lot of... Let's go now. Hit those indicators, like so. Let's overtake these slower vans and lorries, like so. Oh gosh.
So ein Rowdy.
Yeah, I know. I didn't intend to hit him. So it's not snowing anymore, but this fog is really quite cloying, isn't it? Like I say, I hope it clears up as we make our way towards Innsbruck. 427 kilometres now. We are doing alright. I'd like the weather to improve. Hopefully it will. Okay. I haven't got cruise control on. Because every time I've turned cruise control on this series, we've needed to immediately brake or turn it off. There we go. I was going to turn it on then, and as we often see, we've got one of our enemies, Nemesis, pulled out right in front of us. I am quite close to him. I should probably pull back a little bit. There's another white minibus. They're everywhere today. Gits. I'm going to pull back. I just don't know what he's going to do. Check my mirrors and we'll pull out. Try and overtake this traffic. There we go. To hit anything as we go around these bends. It's got a cane and nickel, which is obviously an in-game sort of homage to Kuhn and Nagel, which are a distribution company in Europe, quite a big one, I think. I've heard the name before. We're going through this tunnel or shelter or whatever it is. We're up in the mountains at this point, I suppose. We're certainly... Oh, I'm speeding. I didn't realise I was speeding, I'm sorry. Let's slow down then. Slow down, we're speeding, and then it goes up to 90, so we weren't speeding at all, really. He's just moaning about nothing. Let's get over to this lane. Another coach in front of us there. It doesn't appear to have his lights on. What's that all about then? He doesn't have his lights on. Everything else has got its lights on, but this guy, he's braving it. He's in a Lions coach, a MAN Lions coach, and he's driving with no lights on. He's very brave, or stupid, or both. It's a MAN's lower Lion coach D, I think, or maybe that's just he's from Deutschland. Look, he's got the Deutschland sticker on the back. That's what it is, isn't it? I want to try and get round him because I'm a bit concerned he's got no lights. Oh, hang on. Way, there we are. I think we got away with that. We definitely hit him. I don't know what's going on here. We're all trying to get into one lane, are we? Okay. Are anyone going to let me in? No. Oh, yeah. Bastard minibus. What did we call him in that episode before? Oh, anal dwelling butt monkeys. That's what we called them. I don't think we're going to go that far. Oh, we've got some twisty bits, ladies and gents. Here we are. I wasn't expecting to have to drive into some twisty roads on this episode, but we do indeed have some more twisty roads. This will be fun. Let's see how we get on with that. So this is Twisty Bits Part 2. I wasn't expecting twisty roads. Looks like neither were these drivers either. Or either. Either. There's an argument for you in the comments. Is it either, or do you say either, or do you say either? Do you say neither or neither? Let me know. I'd like to see how that argument rages on. Let's get round here on these twisty... here we go. Looks like we might have to get the twisty hits counter up, ladies and gents. Oh, we've hit him as well. We got away with that. Wow. We are in a 14-metre long coach around some of the twistiest roads in Europe. Yet again. This wasn't planned, though. The last episode, going around some twisty... God. Going around some twisty roads was definitely planned, as Harry had challenged us. This episode, these twisty roads, was not part of the plan. Give me some room. Good grief. Here we are.
Warum soll man sich also anschnallen?
Oh my goodness me. This is ridiculous. We're not through it yet. There's got another bend coming up. Let's get round here. Lots of room needed. Come on. Oh, give me some room. Good grief. Oh, really? Really? And he's going to drag me down the hill with him. Because he didn't give me a golf. Polo, whatever. Oh dear. Oh, sorry, Volkswagen. Apologies. Good grief. I'll get a letter from Volkswagen now. Just you wait. Please do not drive your coach into our vehicles. Send me a cease and desist or something. Who knows? Or they might send me a car. Here's hoping. So that's our break point, is it? We're not stopping for a break there. But that is a break stop. I feel like we've been on this road. It's very similar to a road we were on in the last episode, wasn't it? Oh, a bit of a jump and a stutter there. Anyway, right, let's carry on. There we are. Right, another twisty... Oh my goodness me. I was not prepared for twisty roads in today's episode. Ouch!
Alles verschüttet. Danke.
Good grief. How do they manage it? There's the police on his way. Find out what on earth is going on. Oh God. I hit a coach there. As I say, I was really not prepared for these twisty roads. Good grief. Yeah, this coach is far too long for these roads. I'm trying to get out. I want to get out into the middle to give myself plenty of room to get round the bend. And then we'll move back. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Well, we are speeding. That. Slow down a bit. That'll make the difference, won't it? Get through this tunnel. I feel like we've been through this tunnel before. It all seems very familiar from last week. I don't think it is the same tunnel. Or the same road, for that matter. Route 1. I'll have to go back and look at the video and see if we were on Route 1 last week. Well, not last week, last episode. But I suppose it was last week when we recorded it. I can't remember. Does seem very familiar. It looks like the mist and fog is clearing up as well. One shouldn't ride that fast around here. Yeah, we are going a little bit fast. Let's slow down again. Oh my word. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? We are not getting through there, and neither are they. Come on. You'll have to back up, mate. I'm not backing up. It looks like he is backing up. I don't know. It's just... I'm not getting through here. Or maybe we are. Hey, we tapped him. It's fine. It's not a thing. It's just a friendly little hello. Good grief. Right. So the weather's cleared up. That's something. Where are we on the map? Let's get the map up. So it does feel like we have been on this road before. I think we have been on this road before. As we came down from... Where did we come down from? Where were we before? Last episode. Frankfurt, wasn't it? So I think we probably did come down and do this section of road. Previously, in the last episode. You'll have to look for yourself. Go back and watch the video. And see for yourselves. I think I'll certainly watch back as well. Because it does seem familiar. Right. Here we are. There we go. I was hoping the speed would increase. There we are. Right. Into the mountains we go. On our way to Innsbruck. 330 kilometres now. So the weather's properly cleared up now. Nice and sunny up in the mountains. The snow has stopped. The fog has cleared. We've still got our fog lights on, haven't we? Let's go across to there and take those off. Hang on, what one's those? It's a dimmed headlight. Parking light. Fog lights off. Fog lights off. There we go. That. It's just because I can't remember what they are on the keyboard. I will remember in a minute. Oh, I was just gonna nearly had that. Whatever it was. I think it was a BMW. This is what we like. Sunny skies, a little bit of snow on the ground and on the trees. That's all right, isn't it? It's looking all right. What we got? Yeah, I thought we had a speed limit coming up. It's going down to 60. Gosh. Why a dramatic change in speed? It's probably this corner. Oh my goodness. What? There we go. Yeah, it's still 60. That was quite a bend, I have to say. We're going straight on, but we've got a red light. Stop. I think we must be near Zurich or somewhere now. Let's have a quick look at the map. Let's go down here. Yeah, we're coming into Zurich. We're not stopping at Zurich, but we are passing through it. On our way, we'll go down there and then into Innsbruck. So we're not very far away now at all. Wait for these lights to change. Come on. They're taking an age. There we go. Oh, am I in the wrong lane? I am in the wrong lane. That's me not concentrating yet again. Come on, let me get in the lane. Yeah, I'm going. You're going to let me in. You're being rude and horrid and not letting me in. So I took the opportunity when I had it. So it's 60 all the way through here. There we Yeah. So sort of skimming around the edges of Zurich, really, rather than going directly into it. I don't know. No, we are going into Zurich itself. There we are. I hadn't planned to, but the GPS has routed us through the city of Zurich. Which is fine. It's fine. Our guests on board get to see the city of Zurich as we go on our way to Innsbruck. That was me braking a little bit late there. So we're just stuck in traffic at the moment, waiting for these lights to change, and then we can continue to knock off the 269 kilometres to Innsbruck. Quite a bit of traffic coming through Zurich on this route. Looks like the lights are about to change. Are we going to get through the lights before they go red again? I'm going straight on when we get there. We might have to gamble. No, they're going to change before we get to them. Never mind. Okay, we'll get through on the next go. So straight on we go. I don't know what this is alongside us here. Looks like some kind of, I don't know. Is it a car park or what? Oh, we got caught speeding then. Good grief. I've been distracted by this building and managed to put my foot down. Don't know what that's. Don't know what it is. We're going right all the way around it. Let's try and work out. I think it possibly a car park or a shopping centre or something. Big concrete building of some description. Going to indicate right and hope we can get through this set of lights before they change again. There we go. Going right here. Oh, took that a bit wide. We are quite a long coach, so I am having to compensate by going wide at corners. I don't know. Maybe it's a museum or something. I don't know what it is. If anyone knows, let me know. Onwards we go, trying to make sure we don't speed. Seems like this is the only route in order to get to Innsbruck, is to come into Zurich. I've just noticed as well, I've got all the mirrors on, even though I can see my left-hand mirror. I might just, while we're at these lights, change that. Why is that one not working? There we go. Let's just jump out there. So I've got the mirror in front of me there, so I don't really need the virtual one up. Just mounted the curve a little bit there. Let's pick our speed up as we come out now. So we're now out of Zurich, I think. Heading on to this like dual carriageway, whatever you want to call it. Speeding a little bit. Not quite able to put our foot down. Car park there. There we go. So now we can get our foot down. We're now on a dual carriageway, motorway, whatever you want to call it. There's the sign. Get into this lane for the minute. He's indicating to go that way. Don't know if I should overtake him in this lane. We're going to do it anyway. There we go. Mountains are looking glorious. Ahead of us, covered in snow. Very, very good. I've said it many times, I'll say it again. This game continues to look great. Despite its flaws elsewhere, there are still some bugs and things and niggles. For the most part, this game is really, really stunning. It looks good. So we're going to continue up into the mountains, I think. I don't think we're going to go any further up too much, but we'll see. Pull out in a second and overtake this this lorry. We've got a tanker ahead of him as well. There we go. Turn my indicators off, that will help. There's a tiny little bit of micro stuttering there. We could put the game into performance mode and see if that changes anything for us. We'll see how we get on. It's stuttering just a tiny bit. Still got my indicators on again. I think we'll be alright. There we go. And again, that is one of the things I enjoy about this game. It's depending on where you're driving, the scenery is so dramatically different. So when you're in Switzerland, you've got all these mountains. When you're in France, again, it looks different. And that's what I like about it. Which is what I want to see done with On the Road. One of the problems with On the Road is just the scenery. And I know Germany probably does look like that in real life, with all the trees and everything alongside the road. But there isn't enough variety for me to keep me driving in that game. And it will benefit, of course, from having that graphics upgrade whenever it happens. We've been waiting a little while. We've been hearing those rumours. So we'll have to wait and see. But for now, we're enjoying our coach trip through Europe. Yeah, I thought he was going to pull out right in front of me. Typical white van man. Look at him go. We've got signs for Frankfurt there. That's weird. I don't know if we've been on this route before. I don't recognise it. Oh, okay. We're going around this way towards Frankfurt. We're not travelling to Frankfurt. That's the important thing. We've already done that. We are speeding ever so slightly. That's around this corner. Just bring our speed down a little bit. There we go. Huge mountains in front of us. I would imagine we're going to go into a tunnel and go through the mountains. There's no obvious road into them or up them. Hello. What the? He blatantly just brake checked me. Wow. Horrid man. That was horrid. He didn't need to do that. I'm trying to get into the lane. You need to take a break. Okay, so we'll find a break area, a rest area in a moment. See if we can take a break. There must be a service. Oh, hello.
Darum soll man sich also anschnallen.
Yeah, that's why you should fasten your seatbelt, indeed. I'm not responsible for you not wearing a seatbelt. We've still got those signs. Oh, we need to get over. We're coming off here. Let's get into lane. I didn't think we were following this road all the way. Wouldn't make any sense, would it? What goes off? So what have we got? I can't see that sign now. So, which way are we going? We're going right. Even though there's no Innsbruck on the sign, this is where we're headed. Following this road. I'm sure there'll be signs for Innsbruck soon enough. We're not far away now. 132 kilometres. Why do they put these little things in the road as well? There we are. I would... Oh, hello, this is interesting. There's barriers and then some bridge. We're in Austria. Apparently. I thought Innsbruck was Switzerland, but it seems like it's not. We're actually in Austria. Here we are. We hit the barrier.
Danke.
That was because I was looking at my phone. Not paying attention to getting around that bend. Hello. Oh gosh, he came round there quite quickly then, didn't he? I think he hit us, not the other way around. There we are. Just like that. Yeah, we're definitely in Austria now.
Alles verschüttet. Danke.
Ah, you're right. Oh, look. I'm just going to stop there. Because there is... I don't know what that actually said on the side of it. Madrasher. A T9000. It's a class. Quite clearly a class, but they put a different name on it for obviously licensing reasons. It's always nice to see some farming equipment. As we do play Farming Simulator as well. There have been a couple of videos we've done on the channel. I don't know whether I'm going to do any more Farming Sim on the channel. We've been working through Calmston and building up our farm there. So we might do a video, a let's play or something. Occasionally we dip into Farming Sim on the channel. We abandoned our series, our Dear Lonka series, as it was proving to be insanely difficult. We might go back to it. It's been rested for a little while. We might go back to it. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get past this BMW here in front of us. Fully expecting him to pull out, actually. Through this shelter or whatever it is here. The snow is restarted, so we'll have to get the wipers on if we need to. I want to pull out and get past this lot. There we go. 95 kilometres left. We're doing okay. We're way ahead of time. Of course, we were supposed to stop for a break and we haven't found anywhere to do that yet. I'd rather not stop on the hard shoulder if I can help it. So through a little tunnel here. Try and stay in lane on this bit. Oh, probably should put my headlights on, shouldn't I, at this point? Done that on the keyboard. Quicker and easier. So my sat nav is saying 100 and the signs above in the tunnel are saying 80, so I don't know which one I really should be aiming for. Go for... Hello. What's happened to the lighting? There we go. Something needs to be improved, really. Turn those off again. Or should we keep them on? I don't know. We'll keep them on for a minute because it's snowing. We're going into another tunnel. This one definitely says 80, but above it says 60. So it's very, very confusing. Hello, what's going on here? Yeah, so now it's saying 100 on the speed limit, but 60 is above. So Very, very odd. You can quite clearly see I'm doing way more than 60. I'm probably going to stick to 60. Oh, hello. What happened to that? Oh, my goodness. Maybe there's some black ice or something in the tunnel entrance there. Or exit. Those two minibuses had a little bit of a steering issue. Gonna carry on. Just gonna pause that a second. Going way too fast at this point.
War da nicht gerade ein Rasthof?
Was there a rest area? Did I miss it? I didn't think I had. Never mind. So yes, we were supposed to stop for a break. But I haven't, unless I missed it, which I'll have to do when I watch back, is see if we missed a rest area. Unless there's one coming up, we're going to carry on because we've got 37 kilometres. We're going to carry on all the way into Innsbruck without taking that break. Unless we find a service area. It looks like there won't be one. I'm not going to check the map at the minute. We're almost there. We might as well just carry on. What have we got? 25 kilometres now to go. I'm just going to bring the map up very quickly because I am concerned that he said we'd missed or asked if there had been a rest stop. So yeah, there were rest stops, but they were off the route. So it's all very well saying, oh, wasn't there a rest stop? There was, but it was a little while back and it was off route. So if we had come off there, we could have taken a rest. We didn't do that because the GPS didn't tell us to do that. So anyway, we'll carry on. We'll probably get penalised for not taking that break. But it's fine. It's fine. There we are. KBO, as they say. So we've got signs for Innsbruck West. I don't know if we're coming off and following those signs or whether there'll be another sign for like Innsbruck East or Innsbruck Main. Looks to me. Yeah, we are coming off at this turning. Coming into the western part of Innsbruck. Like so. Take that off. Gosh, Some of these exit roads are quite tricky. The snow's really coming down now. Just like that. Amber gambling that. Just squeezed through before the lights changed to red. 3 kilometers remaining. Red lights. Going left. This one. Just knocked the indicators off there. Yeah. Taking a left. Around here. Didn't check our fuel levels. There we are. There's our stop. We've arrived early again. I don't know why it allows us quite so much time. Let's get that off. Let's get those open. Is that one open? It is open. Yes, it is open. Let's go and get the luggage compartment open. And say goodbye to the guests. There we are. So that's Geneva to Innsbruck. Just outside the petrol station by the looks of it. There we are. It's dark, it's snowing, but our passengers have arrived relatively safely. She looks fairly happy about her trip. And that's it for another episode. And we'll need to log out, like so. So that's it for another episode. Thank you very much for coming along with me on this journey from Geneva to Innsbruck. The next thing to do is to plan the next route. So let's just very quickly, before we say goodbye, let's figure out where we're going to go next. Innsbruck to IH, isn't it? So Innsbruck, we need to find an H. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh no, we've done that wrong, haven't we? G. I've forgotten my alphabet. We were supposed to go G to H, not G to I. Great. I've done a whole episode forgetting a letter, so we'll have to do another part. Yeah. Anyway, right. We'll have to figure out an H part somewhere and slot that in. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take care for now. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.